How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be getting back into the Future is Bright event. I believe I'm at about 18 wins, but I wanted to show you all some of these Team Affinity packs that I've been opening up. I have accumulated about 13 Future Star cards, and I will have a bunch of them in the Future is Bright event, about 10 of them. But because they kind of play similar positions, some of them are, or a lot of them are left-handed, or at least the ones I've unlocked, I'm going to go ahead and try and use as many as possible. But for the most part, I have been trying to upload a couple gameplays with these cards. But these Team Affinity packs are great. These are free packs that you get by unlocking or reaching a certain threshold within the Team Affinity. And you can earn about 9 packs per program or per team. So that's awesome. I've been able to pull a couple of diamonds through these Team Affinity packs out of some Ballin' as a Habit packs. I pulled Ronald Acuna, here Anthony Rendon. I pulled Francisco Lindor. Those are some good diamonds to have and also good diamonds to sell for stubs. I've already collected Mickey Mantle, so I don't need to collect any more of these cards. As you can see, I have almost all of these cards that I'm pulling, unless it's like a free agent of some sort. Let's go ahead and get into this event gameplay. I've been having a ton of fun playing this event with all of these Future Star cards. I have played one guy with about 4 Future Stars as well. And in this one, we're going up against a team with a lot of really good cards. I mean, in general, he has a lot of good gold cards with solid stats. He's got this Nick Madrigal Future Stars from the pack, starting the inning off with a base hit. So if I can figure out how to pitch in this game, I feel like I'll win a lot more of these Diamond Dynasty games. I mean, for the most part, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to the pitching aspect in this game. I have no idea what pitches to throw, what's a good sequence, or how to pitch in this baseball video game, and I used to pitch in real baseball, so it's kind of interesting. I definitely have to rely on my hitting, as I gave up a 2-run shot there, just missed location, a changeup. I'm trying to throw that inside low, and threw it right over the middle of the plate. Anyway, we're trying to get those runs right back. Vidal Brujan starting the inning off. I mean, good okay. The PCI, I kind of swung over the middle of the plate. It was kind of a center swing. The pitch was on the inside corner, but that card is really glitchy. He has a quick swing. He gets his bat through the zone really well. Here we wait on it, get a just late, squared up, base hit the other way with Kirilloff. I wanted to try this card out. I debuted a couple cards recently in the previous video. Kyle Wright, Jorge Mateo, and Alex Kirilloff, but I didn't really get too many at-bats with them because the opponents were kind of quitting out. So I mixed up the lineup a little bit. I forfeited the last run, mixed up the lineup, and in this one we're pitching with Nick Lodolo, that was the guy who gave up the 2-run shot, but we're looking to get those runs right back. I started to pick it up a little bit with this Taylor Trammell card, drew a walk with Nolan Gorman, and I'm looking to swing. I mean, if I see a fastball over the middle of the plate like that, I'm looking to swing, drive it into the gap somehow, and I just didn't get rewarded on that swing. Felt like it was a pretty decent swing. Hit it all right, just right to the center fielder. He has Buxton out there who's going to have a ton of range. I'm playing at Laughing Mountain Field to kind of mix it up a little bit. Here we get a clutch 2-out base hit from Jorge Mateo, 99 speed. Doesn't really have the best stats against righties, but he is kind of a glitchy card. He has a very quick swing, which I'm still getting used to. And I have started to get a little bit used to some of these brand new cards that I've been trying out. Alec Thomas is going deep. That kind of extended the inning for another hitter to come up to the plate. He had the base open. He could have walked him, and he chose to throw to him, and we hit a 2-run shot, or a 3-run homer to go up by 3 runs. 5-2 ball game. Carlos Santana lines out, so even if he would have walked him, who knows? We don't know what would have happened, but we didn't have our pitcher on deck next. We had to switch hitter, so once you get into the bullpen in this game, if you can get into the bullpen against an opponent, that's when the hitting frenzy starts to go off, because this event is limited to 1 Future Star or prospect reliever. I shouldn't say Future Star, just a habit of unlocking all these cards and saying that. But 1 prospect reliever for the Giants is the only eligible reliever that's better than a common in this event. So kind of interesting. We will have a new event coming soon. But for the most part, I am having a lot of fun playing this event on All-Star with all these Future Stars. I am also trying to mix it up with my stadium selection. I have recently been trying to read through all the comments. I'm trying to respond to as many as I can. I appreciate all of the feedback. I'm always looking to improve my content. So we are mixing it up. We're playing on a little bit of a different field. This field also has a really high elevation, so the ball still carries. Very similar to where if you were playing at Coors Field. Here we're able to get out of the inning. A big a big out right there facing Nick Madrigal. I mean, he got a hit with his pitcher. That was Alex Reyes who hit the double the other way. That was kind of unfortunate, but he extended the inning himself. But the difference in this ball game so far is that when I extended the inning, I was able to capitalize on multiple runs, and when he was able to extend the inning, he grounded out with Nick Madrigal with runners in scoring position. So that's really the only difference in this game. I know that this opponent is a good player. He can definitely hit the ball, and I could tell by giving up a 2-run homer in the first inning of this game. I was down by 2, but I'm not going to quit out. There's still plenty of time to come back, plenty of outs to work with, and we end up taking a 7-2 lead with that base hit or extra base hit from Nolan Gorman, followed up by a nice line drive. I thought that one was going to get out of here, but Taylor Trammell follows him up with a double. So we got 94 speed in scoring position. That's really nice. We weren't able to capitalize on that last runner. But here we brought in Brusdar Graterol. I mean, I've been facing a lot of starting pitchers in relief in this event. I think that is the move. That is the only real way to kind of close out games successfully and not give up really big innings. So I'm brought in Brusdar Graterol. I have 5 pitchers in this event that I've been using. So I've been kind of working them as much as possible and then winning a few games, and I've been able to get a few cards recently, so I've been forfeiting the run. I mean, if I were to play this run out, I would probably have to use commons later on, as the starters would more than likely be a little tired. Anyway, we're trying to close this game out here, top of the 3rd inning. We're up by 6 runs, and this card's really nice. He's a little bit tough to control in terms of his meter is just, it will just randomly go way to the left, way to the right, but his pitching motion is very fluid. So if you're able to get the timing down and you're able to kind of control this analog meter that seems to be pretty sensitive, I guess that's kind of the best way to explain it. If you're able to control him, he can be very effective because his motion is very fluid. He throws extremely hard, can be tough to pick up on his pitches, although his off speed does not have that much break. I feel like his slider is thrown right around the same speed as a lot of people's fastballs. That can be kind of dangerous. His changeup doesn't have the most break, but it does have a significant speed differential from the sinker. So I feel like he can be effective. Good players, really good players, amazing hitters at the game are going to hit anyone that you have on the mound. It's just the way MLB The Show 20 is. But for the most part, I've had a lot of success with these future star pitchers, and I try to give the best type of review possible on those cards. I mean, a good pitcher for me is winning games with a 5 ERA. That is a solid pitcher, and that will get the job done. As long as I can provide run support and score, be able to hit the baseball, score with runners in scoring position, hit home runs like this with Nolan Gorman, lefty. Even though I'm facing a common, I understand that I am facing a common pitcher, but I was able to get to the common pitcher by hitting his starting pitcher, even though he probably could have brought in another starting pitcher. I'm not quite sure who he has on his team. He has more of a budget team, might only have a couple starting pitchers that are future stars or prospects that he wanted to go to in this situation. Down by this many runs, I mean, you never know if he wanted to save them, to continue on with the event run. You never know what the other opponent is doing, but you always try and take advantage. I mean, there I'm facing a lefty. I'm facing a lefty with Jorge Mateo. He crushes lefties, 90-something contact, 80-something power. He hits the home run to get the mercy rule, and that was my 19th win. So we're moving along in this event. I'm trying to earn 50 wins in this event. I still need to make World Series as well. So I will have a team update really quickly. I recently unlocked Brandon Marsh, the Angels future star card. I have yet to try him out, but I am going to do so. I'm going to be a little bit busy today. I have a couple meetings. I'm trying to purchase a car as well as prepare for a couple upcoming meetings later in the week. But I am going to be hopping into ranked seasons. I do have a nice team, 96 overall ranked season squad. I recently picked up a couple additions. I have a couple bench guys or guys on my reserves that are future stars that didn't quite make the lineup, but I'm going to be interchanging some of these players out throughout over time. So I just wanted to mention that as well, but the squad is looking pretty good. The lineup is looking stacked. We have a lot of high overall players, and in my opinion, I mean, I haven't really seen too many 96 overall teams. I know that they're out there because other people have unlocked all of these 30 future star cards. A lot of high overall diamond players are in the game now, but I noticed that you can get a pretty high overall team. Anyway, I also picked up Eric Gagne to add to the bullpen along with these future star pitchers, and a couple of the collection reward pitchers to go along with it. I tried out a few of them already, but I am looking forward to getting more gameplay with those guys. Until next time, everyone, peace out.